That shows all the way to the hallway. Interesting. Get down low. I don't need my bra. Bye. I want to cover my hair more. You just bring this over here just in case. So what's the deal, people? Oh, the troll is here already looking. Damn, that was fast. So, collective. I'm doing an upstairs neighbors reading. I'm about to tap into my upstairs neighbors energy because they don't want to leave me alone. They keep hovering me all day. They keep following me. I gotta blast music when I don't want to listen to music so that they don't hear where the fuck I'm sitting at. And I just don't feel like doing that anymore. So since they want to hover and shit, we're going to tap in. It is what it is. They don't want to leave me alone. They don't want to leave me alone. And then today, I went outside to go get me some marijuana, right? And then there's a lady that lives in the building. They don't ever say nobody. These people don't, this person don't ever say anything to me. And then today she told me I had a headband. My hair looked just like this, all crazy, funky. And I had my other headband on that had flowers on it. And she complimented me on the headband. And I'm like, I didn't say nothing. I just said thank you. But I'm like, me walking away, I'm like, since when? Since when? Since when? That people want to be nice? Please, I don't need no fake niceness from nobody in this fucking building. Keep that fake shit to your fucking self. Running out of money and they broke all types of laws. So my upstairs neighbor is running out of money. They breaking all types of laws. They on a journey to Nowhereville. This is flipped down the wrong side. Chakra attacks. That's what I was looking at. Chakra attacks. So they're attacking my chakras. And there was no helicopters until I started doing this shit. This is the second one so far that I hear. I heard one right before I started it. And now another one. Oh, wow. Look, lies. First, there was the word snake was there. And now, look, lies is unfolding. So the word snake was just, look. The lies are unfolding on these snakes of my upstairs neighbor. Somebody could have snitched on my upstairs neighbor. Anonymous tip. Unable to escape this karma for attacking my chakras. Yeah, this was for money. Materialistic. They're a bunch of scammers that the table have turned on them. Games played for playing games. You can't hide. I'm telling you, hear the helicopters, right? There was no helicopters going on. Now one helicopter was hovering or passing by the way it was passing by until I started this live. So it's very obvious that I'm being watched, gang stalked, surveillanced. Because I heard no helicopters before this. I was just listening to music. There was no helicopters. After I turned off my music, And I'm going to repeat it again. No helicopters was passing by until I decided to start this live. Anyway, let's keep on because we on the energy of my upstairs neighbors since they want to fuck with me and they don't want to stop and they don't want to leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. They don't want to leave me alone, so they give me permission to tap into their energy, so why not? I haven't done this in a minute, right? So, and I don't give a fuck about them. So let's expose them. So basically, it's saying that the upstairs neighbors is running out of money and they broke all types of laws. They were on a journey to Nowhereville. All right, they were out here doing a chakra attacks on me. And all the lies are unfolding on my upstairs neighbor because they're a bunch of snakes. Somebody snitched on them. Anonymous tip was given on my upstairs neighbor. Maybe me is giving the anonymous tip, maybe. And they think they could escape some type of karma and they're unable to escape this karma. And they did all this shit for money. They're running out of money and they did it for money. They're a bunch of scammers that the table have turned on them for sitting there playing games with me and in my energy. And they're trying to hide and they can't hide. From the law. They're trying to hide from the law. Ooh, what fell? Spiritual spies. Say they're a bunch of spiritual spies that are being haunted. So they're running out of money, being spiritual spy. What else? Yeah, karmic man. Upstairs neighbor is a karmic man. The tables have turned on this karmic man. Yeah, my upstairs neighbor has resentment. Yeah, he got to vacate the premises. He's about to be evicted. It says trying to enslave souls. So my other neighbor was trying to enslave my soul. He's cold-hearted. And things are spiraling out of control for him upstairs. Yeah, it says trying to deny allegations and claims. So he's trying to deny allegations and claims. Oh, all right, I'm sorry. Hold up. Let's take a pause there. So my upstairs neighbor is trying to deny allegations and claims, but I have proof. You on camera. You caught on camera, you idiot. How you gonna deny something when there's proof of what you're doing? You're the most stupidest person that I know. If you out here trying to deny allegations and claims when a bitch got video on your stupid ass, how dumb can you be to sit there and say, oh no, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. Then who is it then? The ghost of Christmas past that lives upstairs in your apartment? Archangel protection. I'm protected from them. That's the last card that fits on the table. Let's split the deck real quick. Infatuated. This nigga is infatuated with doing spell work on me. Or he's infatuated with me. He's infatuated with doing spell work. Split the deck again. Spiritual. Shall perish. He's gonna perish. He's out here doing womb magic. My upstairs neighbors has sleepless nights and restless days. My upstairs neighbor could be a part of my past work or home community. So my upstairs neighbor is connected to somebody in my past, and we're going to break it down. There is I don't know what to call, an old associate is what we're going to call them because they're not friends. They're old associates that I grew up with. Okay? And when I was first having problems with my upstairs neighbors that I exposed them online, where I showed his face and all that online, one of my old childhood associates literally messaged me, told me he knew my upstairs neighbor and that nigga was bugged out and that he's on drugs. He's an addict. He takes some shit and it ain't marijuana. And the person that told me this would know because he was the dealer. He was his dealer. My upstairs neighbors would go and get drugs from an old childhood associate I grew up with. That back in the day, he used to say that he wasn't gay, but now as an adult, he's a gay man. And he used to bother me so much when I was young. Oh man. But he was also like he was like a best friend growing up as well. We went to school. We was in the same class and we went to school together. It could be him. But he's the one that told me about my upstairs neighbors. So I know that my upstairs neighbor is connected to my past home community. I know that for a fact. Okay? So my upstairs neighbor is having sleepless nights and restless days, of course, because they stay up all night to do magic on me while I'm sleeping. And then do magic on me when I wake up. And then when they get tired, they go take a nap. And then they get up and they start it all over again. But he's over there doing womb magic on me. Trying to siphon, trying to stop my creativity, trying to manifest off of me. Trying to enslave my soul. And he gotta go. It says vacate premises. He gotta vacate the premises. He probably gonna get kicked out and evicted. Or vacate premises means Popo is coming to take his ass out of here. Because the word vacate premises is what a police would tell somebody. You have to vacate the premises. Eviction would be the property management serving an eviction. But this is vacate premises. Motherfuckers, Popo is about to have them vacate the premise. Because whatever they did for money. These troublemakers upstairs, troublemakers, thought they were getting some money, but they're not getting anything. They on borrowed time, collective. Their mind is blown. Home community. As seen on TV, they watching me on TV in my home community. They watch my channel. Moon magic rituals left a big mess. They trying to clean up traces, evidence left behind. These crazy energy vampires that had me in some type of competition, the Hunger Game, trying to take me out, my life. They about to meet their demise. And they were working with a karmic woman that buried me in the ground, but I sprouted a crown. And they attacked me out of spite. Because this karmic woman was beating their chest like they were King Kong and I'm a whole Caesar. This karmic woman could be an aunt related to me or an aunt related to the upstairs neighbor. That's in messy energy. They weren't paying attention to the signs that got given by the divine. And they think that they're too legit to quit. So somebody thinks they're too legit to quit. Somebody thinks they got more power than me to stop. They think they can overpower me. They did this for opportunities. And now they're being looked into. And they're racing against time. Pride and prejudice. Negative assumptions. So somebody was very prideful and prejudiced against me. And they had negative assumptions about me. And they were out here doing binding rituals. Confirmation sirens. They were doing it now. Current timeline. You can't read me. They were trying to read me. Somebody sweats a lot when they nervous. This is somebody that wanted to join the hate crowd. A stinky link that's about to be experiencing some type of bloodbath. They were too busy running lies to see their downfall, and they all fall down. They're getting a bad reputation. They got no lives. And they're racist and corny. This wild witch, that their devilish deeds will bring them karma indeed, and they got tangled up in a situation, and there's about to be an execution, and they reap what they sow, because what they did was unforgettable. They had no goals. This abuser that was trying to cause me an eviction, people lost respect for this person. And someone is about to get their hands put on them by the wrath of God. This person that was on their high horse, now they feel like a jackass. Because now they got themselves caught up in a federal law case. Because they did some type of tax fraud back in the springtime in May. And trying to shut me up failed. And now they're about to be taking out their misery. They running scared now in my current and work community. They tried to siphon and untame energy. Now they can't handle the power backlash. They can't handle the heat. They try to siphon my energy, and now they can't handle it. Yeah, this was spiritual suicide. And they were in cocky energy when they were doing this. The upstairs neighbors, I swear to God, right? They're a bunch of idiots. I swear. You see, I'm just plucking. They owe me restitution. I told them, they're my cash cow. They're going to owe me money for doing what they're doing because they're evil. They were being evil on a light worker. They thought they knew it all. I'm telling you, it came out. And all I'm doing is plucking from the top of this little pile that's sitting next to me. So, ancestors saying that the upstairs neighbors is a bunch of idiots. They could have been working with a karmic woman, which is this, could have been this aunt related to me or aunt related to them. Karmic man is my upstairs neighbor. Those are the only two that came out here. Karmic woman, aunt related, and upstairs neighbor, karmic man. Now he's hovering above me. Or they've been hovering above me. He's nervous. Like, I feel like putting my eyes like this. Because his eyes is big. He looked crazy. So I feel like going like this. He's nervous. Because he was being a troublemaker for money, materialistic. And that money that they thought they were getting, they're not getting. So you did all this for nothing because you're not getting the money that you thought you were getting. This person is insecure. It could be the upstairs neighbor or the karmic woman. This is all messed up. So my upstairs neighbors are from my past home community because it ain't work. It ain't work community. It's home community. They did some tax fraud. So they from my old block. They from my hood. I'm not gonna say my hood because I don't represent a hood. So my upstairs neighbors come from Cypress. They come from 141st and Cypress. That's where I grew up at. The South Bronx. The South Bronx. That's the real ghetto. So they come from that area. They're connected to those people in that area. Because past work, home, community came out, and current work, home, community, and home community period came out. So this is somebody that's from my home community, from the past, and in my current one. They was trying to block my roads, close my paths. Get out of my ear. Stop trying to use whatever doll you using to stick a feather or poke, or you're poking something, trying to mess with somebody's ear. You're messing with my ear. You out here doing necromancy. No, fuck you. How about that? You feeling naked and afraid? You so desperate to win that you feeling naked and afraid? You watching me? You a sneaky link that's feeling naked and afraid. So you a sneaky link. Somebody can't even claim you. Walk in the street arm to arm with you because you a sneaky link. You playing victim doing death magic. You doing death magic on me and then you out in the streets playing victim, bitch. And you out here fucking pocket watching me. Bitch, please. You just naughty by nature, huh? This is my ex-lover's ex-lover. A karmic bitch. So somebody that my ex-boyfriend dated is attacking me. That's going to be the karmic woman. I'm like, from my past? Let's see. I don't know. They ignorant? You're ignorant. Related to me by blood. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, disintegration. Somebody could be related to me by blood. So this could be the aunt energy that said related. Or this aunt could be related to the upstairs neighbors by blood. Either way, my family could be involved or somebody else's family could be involved. They trapped like a labyrinth with no way out. So they in this maze going round and round and round, thinking they're going to get out and escape this karma. Look, ex-lover, family involvement. So this has to do with an ex-lover of mine that are a bunch of drunks are drunk and is being traced back to this person. So it says ex-lover, karmic, and then it says ex-lover's family. So this has to do with an ex-boyfriend and their social status. I'm like, what ex-boyfriend got a social status that I don't? I don't know. None of them. Who I dated that got some type of social status online that they trying to keep? I don't know. Not one. Because I don't pay attention to none of these people. It says someone's ass is on fire. They get the nervous shits, upset stomach. Someone's got the runs and their ass is burning because they keep shitting because they scared and they nervous. Somebody got the nervous shits. A karmic couple that tried to set me up for money fraud. Yeah, dissociative identity disorder. They don't know who they are. They have an identity disorder. A karmic family is also involved, but I'm undefeated. Confirmation, their mind is blown, and something is long overdue. So whatever they were doing is long overdue. Whatever I'm owed. Yeah, this official business. They manipulated people to doing. It says if you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Yeah, somebody was being manipulative. They weren't paying attention. They want to be somebody and they want to go somewhere, but they're not paying attention to the signs and they being real manipulative. Yeah, and the masks have cracked and are falling off. These hidden enemies. This dysfunctional ass family, they're being devoured while I'm being protected. Yeah, they out here insecure, in combat mode. They at war right now. Confirmation, and as I said, at war, and look, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. The ex-lover's ex-lover, ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend. Both my ex-boyfriend and their ex-girlfriend, or their lover they with, are attacking me with their dysfunctional family. The upstairs neighbors is connected to them some way, somehow. This is for somebody from my past home community because it ain't work. I ain't never date anybody that I work with. So yeah, fear, risk, they're resistant to change. They don't want to change, they don't want to stop. It says if they don't confess, their life will be a mess. They stress, collective. Somebody gotta confess to me. October, they did something in October. What they did in October. This is a copy, paste, and post troll. So they copy, paste, and post. They're a troll. They troll me like this troll that's watching me now. Because if you weren't a troll, you would have liked my video a long time ago. So the trolling, they on borrowed time to copy, paste, and post whatever I say. Like some of these readers, they take the shit that I got on these cards and they put it in their fucking subject line as the title of their motherfucking reading. Unless that's just the fucking way for me to motherfucking see the reading and that message is for me. But it's like you give yourself away. Like literally, the cards and the shit that I got on these cards, they literally use it as a motherfucking subject description on their reading. And it's like, are you a copy, paste, and post reader, bitch? Or are you just trying to let me know that this I'm saying? But yeah, they be making it very obvious. But anyway, it is what it is. They don't know how to come with up their own mother unless they have these cards on their own or the words is coming out. They have the same words. Then that will be the only way that they're not copied. But yeah, evidence was found on these people that were on a journey to Nowhereville, on these people, upstairs neighbors, and everybody that they were connected to. Because I stayed true and faithful, collective, and these people were spiritually, sexually abusing me. And I said this earlier, my reading this morning, I felt somebody was doing sex magic over me, and that's all the sex magic cards came out. An informant was out here doing sex magic on me with a karmic family. They try to set me up for money fraud. Yeah, now they got health issues. Yeah, because their masks have cracked and they this hidden enemies. Yeah, they're falling. So they have health issues because they cannot stay hidden. They can't hide. It says in due time all will be fine. So in due time all will be fine in my situation. And I believe that. Learn to live in the present moment, and that's what I'm doing, living in the present moment, because there's just certain things I can't do, and there's certain things I gotta let the God handle. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. They being disintegrated. They being taken out. Constructive criticism. They're so desperate to win. Yeah, because I have a healing spirit within me or around me. They desperate to defeat me, and they not. It says the informant's plan failed. Their plan failed. The informant is the upstairs neighbor. Their plan to make me go crazy, get me arrested, get me in a nut house, get me to commit suicide, to hurt and harm myself, or to stop me from doing anything because they're fucking tormenting and torturing me with harassment and spell work didn't work. Again, somebody sweats when they get nervous. And they siphon the untamed energy. Now they cannot handle the power. Yeah, so I have untamed energy. They tried to siphon from me. And now they're all about to meet the coroner because they try to siphon energy that was way too powerful for them because it's not made for them. It's for me and me only. And now someone might pass away because of it. Or they all might pass away. All of them, because it says they all about to meet the coroner. Saddle up is about to be a bumpy ride. Because they was doing love spells and free will control on a healer. Somebody from my past home and work community. I'm going to go through this pile again and then I'm going to end it. Somebody was searching for information. They were searching for info on me. The government, because the lies is unfolding. So the government could have been searching for information on me because some type of lies is unfolding. Or the lies is unfold. The government, or the government is searching for information because some type of lies are unfolding. Yeah, somebody wanted to join the hate crowd. But the spirit is walking amongst us, collective. Amongst me. Yeah, they feeling naked and afraid over here trying to siphon my energy. Siphoning energy. This person no longer has their power or position. They being demoted. This ex-lover and family involvement. Yeah, the fire starter. They were a fire starter. But it's over, collective. Done fucking with me? Yeah. I'm feeling hopeful. I am. They was trying to make me a third-degree victim. I'm not no victim. I'm victorious. Trying to make me look bad in public. How'd that work out for you? How'd that work out for you? God is about to have no mercy on your ass because you tried to humble me in front of millions of people. Bitch, I'm already humble, ho. You need to sit down. It says, if they don't confess, their life will be a fucking mess. They stress. They gotta confess what they did in October, maybe during Halloween, for some type of opportunities. Because they thought they were fucking King Kong, but I'm a whole Caesar, bitch. I'm smarter than this motherfucker, and they all under judgment. Yes, they are. And someone's travel plans haven't been impacted because there's a storm coming. Yes, there is. You think you're going to fucking escape? I don't think so. You a copy, paste, and post troll that has a strange smell. You're stinky, bitch. You're stinky. Yeah, you manipulated others to fucking attack a light worker. Now you about to be confronted in an inappropriate way. Because your magic is rendered powerless. If you watching me to take from me, I'm telling you right now, if you another reader, your whole channel going to get shut down. So I advise you to go, ho. To go. And if you out here trying to siphon my energy in any way, baby, is a bit the hand that feed them, and it's a journey to nowhereville. You doing that dumb shit. So you might as well be the fan that you are and like my motherfucking video since you watching it. You can like the video, still be a hater. Ha ha. You really love me. That's why you're watching me. Let's just be real about it. You infatuated with me. They doing too much, collective. I'm not taking that unless it comes out on its own. Let's put this card back. They's doing too much, collective. They doing too much. Whatever they're doing is not working. They were paid to cause me harm, but another one bites the dust. This is what it was too. I seen a reader with this title, and this is like one of the last cards that came out of my last reading. And I'm like, is she, or is she putting that to show me that message is for me? They got no more cards to play, and they out of moves. So that would be my question. They be literally putting the same words that be having on the card. I'm like, do you have them words on your cards too, or are you sending me a message letting me know that message is for me, or are you a karmic reader that's trying to siphon my energy? And it's like sometimes I play the guessing game, so I don't even watch the reading. It's like there might be a message in there, but I ain't trying to get caught up in no binding rituals because somebody's trying to come to me magic and have me watch something. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. It says they've been backed into a corner, collective, and they in a false marriage. And me, I say you're. Every time I do my energy reading, I be like you're. I'm unbothered, unfazed, and uninterested. I should have put an unimpressed. They all fall down because they was attacking me when it comes to my hidden path and purpose. And now they terrified. They should be. Now fights is happening amongst them because I'm a triple threat. That's going to be my triple threat poster pose. They running. I'm running laps around these karmics. I was about to say I'm running raps, but I am running raps. I do be rapping. I be rhyming. I got some bars sometimes, but yeah, I be running laps and raps around these karmics, getting them trapped. I run the laps and the raps around these karmics. They get trapped. They have an underlying illnesses. They're sick because this don't want to stop fucking with me. And it says someone feels like their heart is being ripped out of them. In sync song, it's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. And when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I somebody's their heart is being torn apart because they're away from me when they're away from me and when they're with me. It says they didn't realize the strength you carry and they're terrified because I've been upgraded with divine magic. This is an ex-boyfriend that did not come correct in my energy. They just shouldn't came at all. No, they shouldn't. And now they got a bad reputation. Because they try to get me fired. They being deported. Somebody being deported. What boyfriend, ex-boyfriend is not from this country? I ain't never dated somebody that don't got no papers. They all were American citizens. Anybody that was a boyfriend. Well, there was one person that was not a boyfriend. He was a little fling thing there, and that nigga did get deported. Back to Jamaica. They put me in a freezer. Hey, how you doing from India? What's the weather over there in India? It says a storm is coming, collective, to the people who are out here attacking me. And the accuser is always the accusee. They were accusing me, and they're the ones that was really doing it. And now they in their feelings. They in their feelings in this current timeline now. This is happening now. The illusion is on them, and they're clueless. Okay? They could be trying to hack. If you're not speaking proper and you're cursing or being vulgar, I'm not seeing your message. These people have car problems. Okay? Car problems. Fights is happening. Current timeline. This is happening now. Yeah, some tragic endings happening. Current timeline. Because they dealing with some childhood trauma. And they were jealous and envious of me. And now they in the trap house. The spirit guys got them in the trap house. Controlling spirit guides in the trap house. Somebody's trying to control the spirit guides. Or the spirit guides is controlling them in the trap house. Death magic. Divine authority. Guilty pleasure. Somebody's guilty pleasure was to do death magic on me. But it was wasted energy doing that, because the bitch is going to wake up, rise up, get up every day. They out here feeling haunted, and they being a bunch of spiritual spies. So then stop spying on me and you won't feel haunted. Because the cat got somebody by the tongue and by their balls. That could be a masculine that's infatuated with me, and they have shortened their life on earth by doing magic, death magic on me. November, an aunt not related. So this is an aunt figure related or not related. So like I said, so this is definitely an aunt. It says they got no more cards to play. Trying to contain my gifts and trying to disrupt my energy. I'm a Snow White energy, fairy magic, sirens, the upstairs neighbors, trying to deny allegations and claims. A karmic man. And they did this for some type of heirloom for money. And that they were attacking my chakras and breaking all types of laws. He could be trying to fly home for being games played, and the tables have turned on the upstairs neighbor and a karmic woman that they were working with in the home community that's running out of money, committing crimes. They're about to meet their demise, and they're racing against time. Because they were out here doing necromancy. This stinky, sneaky link that shall perish. And it says, everyone knows the truth and the secrets have been revealed. That archangel protection. I'm protected by archangel protection. Ancestral magic. Got no more cards on the table. One on the floor. Or the card on the floor, it says upstairs neighbor. Upstairs neighbor, because that's what we're talking about. That's who I started this reading on. Yeah, upstairs, the Four of Wands in the reverse. Their foundation is in the reverse. And you know what's funny? They reminded me of that dream that I had where he fell, the ceiling He fell in my apartment, in the room, which is a representation of his the ground being up on the ground under him being ripped apart, and that means foundation in the reverse. Yeah, look, the Four Swords. This person is being put to rest. His foundation is about to be ripped from above, under him, and vacate premises. So he's probably gonna get evicted. He's about to be put to rest, or he might be passing away, being that that's a coffin. Foundation in reverse and the Four of Swords, upstairs neighbor. Wow, Ten of Swords. Strength in the reverse. No, strength is upright, high priestess upright. So they was trying to Ten of Swords, a strong high priestess. They were trying to have, that's me. Confirmation with the honking. So my upstairs neighbor's foundation is about to be in reverse, and they're about to be put to rest because they were trying to Ten of Swords. Confirmation, side honking again. They were trying to Ten of Swords me. Somebody that's strong, that somebody has a lot of courage, a high priestess. That's intuitive, clairvoyant, has knowledge, and that's strong. They were trying to put me in the Ten of Swords. Strength and high priestess. How are you going to Ten of Swords somebody that has a lot of strength and courage, that's brave, and they're intuitive? Yeah. Confirmation. Another hunk. They out here, they was competing with me. Five of Wands. My upstairs neighbor was in a competition with me. Battling with me in a competition by Five of Wands energy, while I was out here working with the Eight of Pentacles, minding my business, building my foundation. This person is a Hierophant in the reverse. This is a religious, and this has something to do with a religious background, religious structure. This has to do with a church. Hierophant in the reverse is church organization, a religious structure. And this in the reverse is definitely has to do with religious church people, somebody of a church. And I'm getting victory over this King of Swords energy in the reverse that's being put to rest. Confirmation, karma, and they're imbalanced. Temperance in the reverse because they were unable to put me in the Ten of Swords. And I'm still getting my Two of Cups because I had a lot of strength, courage. Strength, courage, and wisdom is inside of me. Oh, for long. Yeah, I'm this Queen of Pentacles. High Priestess energy. And their Nine of Cups is in the reverse. And they're in the Nine of Wands. 9-9. Their Nine of Cups is in the reverse because they're out here trying to compete with me. And they're in the Nine of Wands because I'm still building my foundation, and they stressed out about it because this Hierophant, this religious structure, this energy, this upstairs, whoever the upstairs neighbors is connected to, this Hierophant energy, part of some type of structure, religious structure, church energy, they were unable to have me in the Eight of Swords with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yes, somebody wanted me in the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, and they were unable to put me in the Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords, both being in the reverse. I'm actually getting a new beginning, a new journey, a new hope with this Six of Cups. This is also somebody that's from my past, childhood energy. So confirmation, past, current home, past work, home community. Yes, so I'm still getting new hope and new wish fulfillment. And I'm going to get my shit with the Ace of Swords. I'm getting my shit. They cannot stop it. Yep, I'm going to be celebrating with this Three of Cups because I'm this Queen of Cups right here. And somebody was unable, with the Seven of Pentacles, somebody was unable to harvest off of me, to take from me. And the Eight of Wands. Something's happening swiftly for me when it comes to the Seven of, the Ten of Pentacles. I'm still receiving this offer. Four of Cups. Or there's a King of Wands. that doesn't notice that there's a King of Wands that's not receiving this offer or something that was supposed to be giving to him because he's paying attention to what I got. And he was too busy causing injustices with the justice in the reverse to try to have me in the Five of Cups, but I'm not in the Five of Cups. Somebody wanted me sick, but I'm not sick. I'm still receiving this Knight of Cups offer when it comes to some type of business, my skills, and I'm not in the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm not juggling anything. And because of this person, my upstairs neighbor, is in the Seven of Wands in reverse. They cannot longer stand their ground because they were unable to put me to some Two of Swords, put a stop to me, Two of Swords in the reverse. We got the King of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. The Court card fell. I split the deck. You got the Fool in the reverse. They're not getting a new beginning. A Knight of Swords in the reverse. They're not getting a new beginning because they was trying to cause me some type of adversity, but they were unable to cause me, and they were unable to come in swiftly, hasty, and do anything. Yeah, I'm still getting my foundation. Three of Wands. And they having a tower. Or there's about to be a tower to their foundation and wish fulfillment. And that's the truth. There's about to be a tower to their foundation, to what they build. So my upstairs neighbor is about to be in the Ten of Swords. Or he's in the Ten of Swords. They are in the Ten of Swords. Not that they're about to be. They already are. This is why they're going so hard. Because they're already in a fucked up situation. They are still trying to have me in this Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy. And I am not. I'm this King of Cups energy. Or there's a King of Cups. He could be a Cancer sign that's having a tower. Or this could be the fucking ex-boyfriend. The Magician in the reverse. I'm not brokenhearted. I'm still getting my Ten of Cups. Because I'm the Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Tower. Yeah, wishful thinking. They thought they was going to get some type of money by breaking my heart, making me brokenhearted, and I'm not brokenhearted. Yeah, they was trying to make my cups run dry by having brokenhearted. The King of Wands was trying to have my cup run dry by having me in a heartbreak. Yeah, and the Nine of Wands, but I'm not. They were unable to Seven of Swords me. That's why they in the Two of Wands. They were unable to Seven of Swords me, take from me, and now they in the in the Two of Wands because they was over here trying to Five of Swords me. This Page of Cups energy that's under fucking judgment. I'm this Queen of Swords energy, speaking my truth, putting a stop to the shit. And this is why they're getting bad news. They're not having a new beginning. I'm having my foundation. Three of Wands. And they're not getting anything. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This Emperor in the reverse. That was fucking competing with me. And now shit ain't happening. They ain't nothing helping. They ain't not getting no help. Chariot in the reverse. They could have been using the fucking judicial system. The judicial system ain't helping them at their ass no more. Yeah, they trying to hold on tightly. Four of Pentacles. To the Star. This Star in the reverse is trying to hold on so tight. To this delusion, to this wishful thinking of them receiving this Ace of Pentacles off of an Empress. That knows what the fuck they're doing. The Hangman in the reverse. Yeah, now this is why it's Eight of Wands in the reverse. This is why shit is slowing down for them and it's going right back to them. Because I'm enlightened, so it's going right back to this Page of Swords. I'm telling you, I swear to God. Where's the Eight of Wands? Hangman in the reverse, meaning aware. I'm not in no hangman position. Eight of Wands, something happening quickly, trying to come in quickly, hasty. Whatever they were trying to do, that I was enlightened, is going back to this Page of Swords energy that's out here spying. It's going back. Choom, 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 choom. You see the wands going right back to this Page of Swords energy. All the wands hitting the fucking idiot. Oh. Stupid. And they having a tower. Because this moon magic, this illusions in the reverse. This Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's jealous, envious. Not a good person. The Lovers in the reverse. A couple. I'm done. Yeah, they thought they had options. A lot of wishful thinking and hoping and praying. And now they out here juggling with the Two of Pentacles because they're having a tower. The Sun in the reverse. They're in the dark about shit. This Hierophant energy, this organization, this religious structure, this church. Yeah, Ace of Swords in the reverse. They don't have no authority over anybody. That's why they having fucking towers. And they're unable to celebrate with the Three of Cups in the reverse. Justice. That's how I'm ending it. Energy don't lie. Justice on this Page of Swords energy that's spying on me and they being spied on. A Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Spying on a Queen of Cups. Trying to have a Queen of Cups in the reverse. Trying to hold on, clingy, dependent on some type of money. Yeah, that they were unable to take. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Two of Cups in the upright. They were unable to take this. And now they're in the Ten of Swords because of it. But they're not getting no help. The Chariot. Yeah, for this battle, this adversity. Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting my wish fulfilled. I'm getting my shit. Like I said, I'm getting my shit. Ten of Cups. Now I'm done. Like I said, energy don't lie. They out here spying. And they not celebrating no more. But they see that I'm still getting my Ace of Pentacles. While they having a tower. Yep, like I said, they sick. They watching me from across the sea, I don't know. They unable to collaborate with people. No more celebrating. No more power of position. No more hope. They're doubtful. No more new beginning. No offer and no business. Knight of Cups in the reverse. And they out here juggling. Because I'm standing my ground. And receiving my Ace of Pentacles. Because what's mine is mine. And I hold on to that. I'm the one that has a lot of options. Because I'm the Empress. Bye. Yeah, no death to me. And that was a card that was flipped over, you see? That was like that. All I did was take the deck like this. And that was a card. No death to me. They can't bring a death to me. Anyway, peace out. That was the reading on my upstairs neighbor and whoever the hell he's working with. Since they want to be in my energy, they get exposed. So, thank you, upstairs neighbor, because if it wasn't for you, nobody would have been exposed. You the devil in the reverse. Oh, I swear to God, look, devil in the reverse. Magician in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. They were going to people to seek advice to the devil. To a magician in the reverse, devil in the reverse. They were going to do magic to the devil, to a magician in the reverse. Collaborating with the devil and the magician in the reverse, the upstairs neighbors. Emperor in the reverse. To compete with me for some type of offer. Four of Cups. A Queen of Wands and a King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Swords, and Queen of Wands. Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. And they're unable to get away. Travel, Six of Swords in the reverse. Like I said, no new beginning. The Fool in the reverse. because they were unable to break my heart or have me brokenhearted. I'm done. I keep pulling, but it's like, I keep saying I'm done, but I keep pulling. But now I'm done. The devil is in reverse. The magician is in the reverse. All these people, they in the reverse, and they get in karma. So I want to say thank you, upstairs neighbors, for trying to torment me, harass me for the past 6 years, because if it wasn't for you, everybody would have still been hidden. But because my upstairs neighbors didn't know how to stop and continuously dispel over and over and over again, all they did was upgrade me, activate me, and advance me. Thank you. And you exposed everybody, because now you or in my energy constantly doing spell work constantly, and whoever else you was working with constantly, all you did was open yourself up to the spiritual world. So now that we can see what you're doing, so you can't hide, because you keep doing spell work. You keep going into the magic realm, opening that veil, tapping into that energy, and you think that you hiding yourself, and you're not hiding yourself. There's no more hiding. Whether you do magic of good or bad, you can no longer hide yourself. It's like the movies where people live in a magic world, and people know that, oh, there's magic in the world now, but oh, there's some type of alarm system now that when you do magic, you get alerted, and then they come and they fucking put handcuffs on your ass to stop you to do magic. Because people who are doing magic was fucking up the world. Damn, that's a TV show. I forget what it's. I think it's called The Magician. So, yes, it is. I think it's called The Magician. The TV show. It's making me want to rewatch that because I don't remember. But there was a certain season or episode where they were unable to do magic, and if they were found doing magic, they were in the spiritual realm. There was like a spiritual arrest, and you would get arrested, or you would get like house arrest or something. You would get something put on you where you wouldn't be able to use your magic. You have to be like a regular smuggler, normal human being in the world without using your magic, because before they were doing all types of shit and they were messing the world up. Which is art imitating life, or is real life. You doing magic and magic and magic. You're destroying, you're doing something to the universe, to the earth where you live by all this magic. It's not normal for people to be doing magic so much, and then now people discovering their gifts. They want to tap into the fucking wrong shit. Well, then here we go. So they fucking with Mother Nature, and Mother Nature is about to start fucking with your back. Not start. She has already begun. So she has already begun. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace out. That was the reading. I'll be back a little bit later, maybe with a collective reading instead of my energy reading, but motherfuckers be in my energy. I don't know. They don't know how to leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Anyway, peace out, collective. You already know if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions, all evil eyes go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow. For vibe is so low, don't do to others what you don't want done to you or your family. Stop being a cussy, crabby, raggedy, Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass business, and go here. So collective chariot energy is about to be a victory. You're about to get help. Authority is on the way. It's chariot energy, Cancer energy. I'm getting some help. I'm a Cancer, but I'm going to be getting some help. As a victory for me. I'm triumphant. Chariot energy. I win. Bye.